spin on digital highways. Lenny's at the helm through neon lit byways.
Welcome back to Alternative Reality Gaming. I'm your host Lenny, and if you're lucky, one of my furry co-hosts will join us today. Your stream will begin shortly. Enjoy. Alright, we are back. I was just taking a little bit of a bio break and pissing in the woods here. We are playing some more out of ore. Um, and right now, that's my factory, right there in front of us. It looks great. And if you think it doesn't, that's because you can't see shit. My factory's underground in this little Alice in Wonderland hole in the ground here, and only a person fits through here, no vehicles. And you got our workbench. I need to make some more floor panels while I'm standing here. So let's continue on with the tour here. We do have vehicles once we are down in here, and it's just this small little factory that has a sell point, a slush box, and my hopper with my underground solar panel that magically gets solar through the dirt. And we are going to carry on. I do need to add some more floor pieces. As of right now, we have a dump deck as extra pieces, so I'm just going to use them. I'll pick them up later when I need them again. We need the focused follow cam to get outside. And I need to do some old digging and cleaning up this underground vestibule here. But now I can dump into my floor deck, making this a lot easier and quicker. I do still have to kind of keep in mind the level of the floor. I don't want to build a floor everywhere. I just want to use it around where I dump so that I don't have to constantly clean up messes and whatnot and constantly keep re-leveling the floor. So there's that. That floater is going to drive me nuts, so we're going to grab some dirt from over here but not fill the bucket. And we're going to come over here and grab that floater off the wall. Hopefully it'll let me. Yeah, because that is annoying as hell. I was going to scrape the ceiling some more, but apparently I can't reach it. And I haven't really been going for very long. I'm just curious what comes out of what. Like, what have we found so far? We have gotten rubies, diamonds, silicon, and gold. I don't know if getting higher, what would you call it? The higher skill tree stuff is going to change what the slush box churns out and finds. I'm coming down here right now because I have had an inventory full of pay dirt now for a hot minute and would like to... Oh, I gotta hit consume. I'm dumb, sorry. So that will get rid of that. And back to our focused follow cam. I really don't know where I want to put this camera yet. But I do need to stay level as much as possible. I'm not exactly sure why the truck is tipping on flat ground back and forth, but That is what it is. No, what? It just like stole some dirt from the ceiling, but I wasn't even close to it. I'll use it because it makes this a lot easier. And just realized I never scraped the ceiling above the hopper, so we still have that to do as well. And then I'll stop once it starts filling around the hopper. Right now it still seems to be collecting it. And I also got to get everything up here above it. Getting what I can. From above. I do gotta be careful not to bury my control module or to fall in with it. Or the power module, whatever the heck that thing is, power input, I think is what they called it. So, from here, I think I want to scrape the walls behind, or the ceilings behind me. Make some more space. Above me, because I keep getting stuck in those areas. There wasn't even coal. Oh, it was behind me. I was like, there wasn't even coal there, and it magically appeared. But it grabbed it from over here. Oh no. I think I got it in there. I might have missed some of that, but I was not where I thought I was. The more ceiling that I clean up, the better the camera is going to follow and have space to follow. So I think I need to stay focused on the ceilings as much as possible. Don't tip over. One thing I did just realize though is I'm not working on any quests currently, so I need to hop out of the truck, go to the quests, and okay, so it looks like the coal quest has bottomed out at 28,000. Um, don't have any gravel yet, and haven't sold any copper, any of that shit. Oh, I didn't even see the tree one. Yeah, I want to start that. I need to work on that one real quick. It doesn't really give um, a ton of XP, uh, but maybe not. I need I needed wood earlier. I wish I would have found that before. I don't think that one's gonna keep increasing and getting bigger and bigger. I mean, maybe, but no, this is for computers. Interesting. Okay. And this one is just a side quest, which I'm not really working on yet. Although it does have the wood planks quests and stuff, and I am making wood planks. I do actually, hold on a second. Can I bit I built a watchtower already. I just don't, oh, wait a minute. We can pick up anything and everything. So the watchtower can be picked up later on and it can go out here without making any crazy changes to land. I forgot about that. So I just don't want it to be floating. I'd like it to at least, there we go, look like it's here. So this allows me to at least kind of look around and see how much I've manipulated the area of trees. Like that area is really thin. That's too close though. So like I know I have to go over that way if I want to hide it. There's mountains. Okay. I'm not too upset about the stupid uh whatever the hell you call that thing. The fire building. I did want to build it inside though. So when I get the space, we're gonna build it inside. Right now I just don't have the space. And start buying and placing a woodwork bench, which I already did. Do I have to redo the beginning of that quest? Is that what it's basically telling me? Do I have to pick up the bench and then replace the bench? Because if so, that's kind of lame. I'll just re-stick it by the door here. That is actually really lame. Okay. We got some wood beam quests, which I do need to still make more wood beams for wood blocks to set uh, stuff on. So we will. Oh, see, that's so stupid. Because I need to actually go cut trees now to do that quest. And if I start the tree cutting quest, it's going to drop the other one, which is fine. I can just re-pick up the bench and do it again. But it's they need to make it that you can do more than one quest at a time, at least if they're not in the same category, so that you can do uh, more than one quest line at a time since they overlap anyways. So we are gonna go cut down some trees. Again, I'm trying to make sure that it is not visually obvious that this building is under the ground. Well, I guess it's not a building. It doesn't have walls or ceiling yet. The underground facility that I'm building, I really still have no idea what to call it. The secret military base thing, we're gonna manufacture and build metal bits and computer bits. I don't really. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, I gotta sell the requested material, not just cut it down. Okay. So I keep on running down this hillside. Ooh, wow, this is really thick over here. So we'll thin some of this out. Smaller trees definitely make less of an impact to the appearance of the changes that I'm making cutting shit down. So, but they still give me the same amount of wood. So I do aim for those as much as possible. That's getting thin over there again, so let's stay in the wooded area. Oop, that's getting thin again. So we're gonna follow this thick line. And I got 72 logs so far. And actually, the money that I get from trees, I think is going to be less valuable to me than the experience I'd get from making wood stuff at the bench. So, yeah, that's kind of a lame quest. Hey, stumps work too. That's good to know. Because stumps definitely do not do much more than make a dirt spot, which could be an animal. That's not necessarily a human. Actually, that's a good point. The dirt spots, it's not like an actual tree stump left by a saw or axe or anything like that. So, do I sell the wood or do I just make the planks and shit? And I think I'm gonna make the planks and stuff, get my flooring, get the XP from that. Because selling the wood is kind of counterintuitive and stupid early on. Maybe like later on down the road when I've already like done all the quests, I'll go back and sell some wood. But I'll probably already be maxed out at level 70 and it won't matter anyways. So we're at 140 wood now. Oh, it does look like I got 2 for... Oh, do I always get 2? I'm gonna have to pay attention when I hit a tree stump now. That might be because of my skills. Nope, you get 1 for a stump, 2 for a tree. Alright, good to know. We're at 156. Alright. And I don't normally teleport back, but I'm going to because uh, you guys have already seen it from the outside. I usually kind of just wander back so that I can show it from the outside again. Um, so with that said, let's come up here and we're gonna start 40 beams and 40 planks. How much do I have left? 78. Let's see if we got enough to get another 30 of each. Yes. Okay. So, oh shit. I gotta stop. The quest. I almost forgot already. See, that's why it's stupid. So, let's start up the quest and go to the wood beams one. Hey, at least it actually saved that I did the bench, so I guess I didn't have to pick it up again, but that's whatever. Workbench. Stick it in the wall again. And now that we know that we can make 70 of each, we're going to make 70 wood beams and 70 wood planks. And actually, we're going to cancel the planks just because of these quests. The next one's probably going to be planks, isn't it? Yeah, planks. You can't simultaneously do it. Alrighty, well, let's carry on then and continue hollowing out this hole here. Do I have a good amount of wooden floors? I have some. I want to kind of finish around this. To kind of prevent me from falling in with the truck as much as I can. I mean, from there, it's just a matter of keeping things level, so not too crazy about the floor being finished. Definitely getting easier to work in here. Our little beam quest also tells us how far along it is crafting. As I crack. Oops. Come. They definitely did not add any real force feedback to the game yet, which is still kind of a shame. I mean, I can add it myself, but flame, nah, it is what it is. I just don't like having to constantly switch the app back and forth between like a centering setting and a register off of the game. Just kind of cleaning up my piles so I don't get thrown all over the place. The goal is going to be to make it that there's a factory in down here, and then also make it that there's a full-ass quarry down here. And then I might also, at one end of this, put a tunnel and start digging down. But this time I'm gonna have to save my game saves a little more often so I don't run the risk of losing it if I'm gonna work on something as big as that, because it don't work. Help. Alright, so that's a problem. I can call the vehicle back to me, but it's gonna destroy whatever's in the bucket, which kind of sucks, but there is a pretty infinite supply of materials on the map. Mostly because of the size of the map, that's all. How is this doing over here? Not too bad. Let's go drive right back into the hole. Nah, kidding. Like, I could drive first person majority of the time, but I don't see that being as interesting. Like, it's fun for me, but that's really about it. Oh shit. My bucket is aimed down, destroying the fucking floor. I wasn't paying attention to what the bucket was doing while I was changing settings. Try and clean some of this up. What happens if you drop shit on the sluice box? Does it process it? That's not how that works. So I don't know. Right now I'm just trying to put dirt back where I just annihilated the ground. It's part of the reason that I don't like not having floors everywhere, but at the same time, I don't want to just make the entire friggin' thing floored. So that is why I do keep around the hopper and the sell point though floored, because otherwise I keep fucking it up. What about, hold on a second. What is, damn. This thing needs to stop auto tipping down. That's my joystick, not the game. I'm trying to see where the outside ceiling is before I hit it. Kind of see it there. I just don't know how far I can go this way without hitting anything. I think. Because the way out is right there. So digging that way is kind of risky, I think. Oh, oh. Come on. Can I do it somewhere else and get just as good a view? Not really. No. I guess I could always use the tractor to make an indent that'll give me that kind of result. The reason I was asking is because if I straighten out on this and then just start dropping, it's quite literally just pulling forward, filling, backing up, and dumping. I've manufactured wood beams! So that's what I was trying to get at, but I also don't want to hit the ground above either, so... hop on out, see if we can get a peeper here. Ooh. What about if I build a box and then jump on it? There we go. Alright, so lined up this way. I can go quite a bit, but I do have to be careful. I can't just endlessly go that way. I do have to level some of this back out though, because I did go a little bit too low on the initial start. There we go. That's what I needed. Just a little pile. Get back down here. And that is off the screen. It's too far down and my joystick keeps doing that. There we go, a little bit better. Just trying to level out my ramp here. A lot less thinking and steering and moving around and shit to just pull forward and back right here. So now I do need to craft those planks. Doing a wheelie, doing a wheelie. Nice save. Okay, let's hop out of this thing. Get those planks going. Okay, and then don't have any more floor yet. I'm just debating if I want to start ramping down from this thing and just make it that, like, I kind of cut through the factory. Kind of do. I don't know. Just curious if it had gotten anything new. I think we're just gonna keep going straight as much as we can and cleaning the area around me here. And then eventually I might start spiraling down around this. Just not really sure. What are you doing? Come on. Regular old dirt. Dang it. I am getting kind of tipsy apparently. Like, it's weird when it doesn't work when you're doing things the right way. Like, that was actually using the digging, and other times it just like teleports to the bucket. Needs to make up its mind. God dang it. Doing these wheelies. So then the answer is yes. The downhill is what makes it start to wheelie so much. This is already on kind of a downhill slope a little bit, and it's doing it a lot. So the only way I'm going to stop tipping like that is if I stop digging down. Oops. Hello? There we go. Alright. So we definitely made a shitload of headway today. Progress on the underground base. I'm not entirely sure the direction I'm going to be going with this yet. Like, literally the direction. If I'm going and just making a big, like one big room first, or if I want to start spiraling down and then build the room up at the, well actually, preferably I would like to not have to dig or drive up to get to the factory, but that's what all these conveyor belts are for. So I don't know, that's it's something I still gotta figure out, since this is all kind of fueled by my imagination at the moment. But we are reaching the 40-minute mark, and it is almost time for me to stop streaming. just running out of time in the day. So I might be back on later on tonight, but I kind of doubt it. I haven't been playing late at night. I'm too tired and just falling asleep, even though I slept all day. Yeah, it's not good. So, but if you're watching from the streams or from YouTube land, thank you for joining, and until next time, peace. Didn't work. If you liked today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it goes a long way to helping the channel to grow. Thank you.